Here we go again. So we've got a Gen 4 here that we're about to put back together. There's all the top end and bottom end parts that come in, so it's had everything replaced. This is a substantial rebuild. Huge list of parts here. These are their latest pistons for the Gen 4 with the 4 holes there. So here's the crankcase. We're prepping it up now. We're going to put the crankshaft in, close the case up, put the accessory section on, and we'll work from there. And then towards the end of all this, I'll do a video of it running on the test stand. So we'll get this engine, get a propeller on it, test club, get it into the booth, and give it a good run. All right, so stay tuned as we put this one back together. This should be a nice build. Done a bit more work on this engine today. Managed to get the crankcase closed. This engine build is this bottom end. So if you can get it spinning nicely like that and all the bearings set with correct tolerances, you're home and hosed. This is the crux of it. You get this bit right and you have a good long-lasting engine. Righto, there she is, all finished. It's an early Gen 4 that we've completely rebuilt here at Rotec. Bin carburetor stripped out. Now these bin carburetors, you know, they don't last for eternity. You know, if that diaphragm was to fail, that dashpot just falls down, shuts off your airflow and your engine quits. All right, so today's the day. Make it hot. Clear prop. Beautiful, look at that. Well, that engine's running absolutely beautiful. I haven't seen a Jabiru idle as smoothly as that. All right, let's take it over. We can find out whether it is. Take a look under here and check all the pushrod tubes for leaks. That all looks pretty good, doesn't it? Nothing on the sump. No leaks on the pushrod tubes. All pump looks clean. No drips, so it's good. No, that all looks clean, doesn't it? All right, so that's a wrap. We'll drain the oil out of it now and get it ready for pickup. All right, take it easy. Bye-bye.